Alright, guys, we're back with episode 4. This is Fred speaking. Now, I did do a little bit off camera. I went ahead and I just grabbed some more wood that was around. I think I cut down like one more pine tree and then a bunch of one more palm tree and a bunch of smaller pine trees. Um, Now, also, I went ahead and grabbed some more fibrous leaves. We have so many of these on this island. It is really great. It is unbelievable how many we have, and I still haven't even got half of what's on this island. But what I wanted to go ahead and do is, since we got that taken care of, I want to try to go ahead and I think we should have enough to build out two more. I'd like to build another four, have a 3 by 4 eventually. But I think right now I'm going to build another two more out here. That way we can build these walls. And we'll leave this open. Or I might see if we can build here because of these rocks might be in our way. But we'll figure that out. Also, I did build right here because of this driftwood. We are going to be using driftwood on the raft for the top. Just because you can't use driftwood in a lot of items in the game, so I'll try to use it when I can just to save us our wood. Well, and here's a good thing you can actually use your driftwood for that I found out. At least you used to be able to. I'm pretty sure I was able to do this. So we're just going to go ahead and grab this driftwood. Yeah, so you can still do it. Okay. You can use driftwood to rebuild your fire instead of actually using sticks. Because like I said before, driftwood is a very unique item. You can't really use it for building as much as you can regular wood. Like you can't make a driftwood spear or anything like that. So I'll try to use driftwood whenever I can. You know what? We don't need a fire right now. It's starting to become light. It'd just be a waste. But that does prove the point that you can use driftwood for your campfires instead of regular wood. So let's go ahead and get this started. We'll figure out if we can build over the tops of those rocks. We can. I was gonna wait, but I think we got enough wood right now. Alright. Yeah, I think another 3 will do it. I don't like having a square house. And I should be using driftwood for this, but I kind of just like the way this looks a little better. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's our base. Next is going to be walls, and we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 walls and 1 door. The good thing about this is walls are pretty cheap. And I want to go with the half walls. So, alright, that's not too bad. Now the half walls in this actually look great. It really kind of gives it that oh wow, that's weird. Y'all seen that as well as me? Right there on the shadow. It's the rendering distance for. Wow, okay. You'd think they would make that a little bit farther out. But, you know what? It'll just improve over time. Now let's see, this is gonna give us how many? 2. So that's 8. This will give us what we need. Well, alright. Looks like we need some more stone. If it's not one thing, it's complete another. Always running out of resources in this game, but it's alright. Should be enough. 2 of these. I already got that. Alright, here we go. good thing is if we want our base to be a little bit bigger or anything like that, we can always do that. It makes it a lot easier. Um, and these half walls cost half as much, so that's definitely a good thing. And the great thing is they don't require any kind of fibrous leaves or lashings. So that's definitely going to be a plus. And I'm not sure if these are going to be used for the roof, but they definitely need another use. Now my math isn't really good because I don't like double checking, but I do believe as soon as we get this done, that this should be enough to build all of our walls that we want. It's not going to be enough for the roofing, and I haven't even really looked at the material cost of the roofing yet, but we'll find that out together. But the walls look awesome when they're done. And I'm also going to be doing a driftwood, well, they call it arches in here, but a driftwood door frame. You know, just kind of keep everything a little different. But I really think this is going to be a decently built little house that we can make. And also, the other thing that we're going to be doing in this episode is we're going to be finishing off the island search on the ships. So that's definitely another thing to keep in mind as we build, because I don't really want to get it too late, because we can't, you know what, that's actually, no, I want to do this in the daylight, that way you can actually see what these buildings look like. And if we have to, I'll go ahead and sleep through the night, and we'll finish the search. There we go. Stairway. We were one off. Okay, that's not too bad. Well, we're gonna go ahead and grab that other piece. We'll just grab one of these smaller trees. we got that. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab the material we're going to use for the door frame. Alright. Let's see, arches. Driftwood. Now, I think this is already built. You don't have to really do anything with these. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. On the arches, you don't build. They just come pre-built. Now see this? This is awesome. This looks great. And I'm glad they did put that texture in there without really requiring to put the palm leaves as a resource. Because even if they used one per, you'd end up cutting more trees down for the palm leaves than you would the actual wood itself. But that's definitely I definitely like it. It's got a great look to it. Alright, here it is so far. Next we're going to be doing the roof. So let's see how we're going to end up, what we're going to need for that. Doors. Just really not a big fan of the doors. I've tried the metal. I've tried this door, and it just honestly reminded me of something from 7 Days to Die. I was really kind of hoping they would make a door with the leaves kind of like this. Almost like a half screen door or something like that. That would have been, it would have fit in really well. Here we go, roofs. Okay, the roofs actually cost quite a bit. Corner wedge. Alright. Well, it looks, I don't really want to sit here and just gather all these resources while we're recording. So I think right now what we're going to do is we're going to use the rest of this daylight to go ahead and go and search for these go search out these ships, and as we do that, we'll yeah, I'll take that. While it's still daylight, we'll go ahead and make our first clay room. Oh, great. I know he's here. Oh, great. That's awesome. How do we... Can he attack us like that? If you if you're having a hard time seeing the shark, it's because he's glitched on the other side of the map. But I just don't know if he can actually hit us that way. And the bad thing is, if he hits us, they have a tendency of, when they bite you, they'll bite you, hold on to you, and drag you. And what I'm afraid of, I'm not really too afraid of dying, but it would really suck to have that shark drag us on the other side of the map. Okay. Since we do have that going for us, well, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you the other cool thing. Those little shelters, they're nice. Don't get me wrong, they're great. But who wants to sleep on the ground? I know I don't. So we're just gonna cut a couple of these, make it real quick. And this episode might be a little long, but I think that'll be alright. What we're gonna do now is we're going to furniture. I'm gonna make a couple hooks. We'll put one here. And we'll put one here. And here in a little while, if you don't know what those are for, we'll definitely let you know. It's okay. We're gonna need quite a bit more. Let's see, how many do we have? We got 2. That sucked. Alright, we got enough. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and build a bed. But to do that, we're gonna need some more rope. Okay, so we got that. The beds are a little funny when it comes to, you can actually pick these up. Well, you can't. Well, here. Let me go ahead and grab this. And these are what the hooks are for. It looks like we might need another one. But you can pick these beds up, but they don't really move around easily on the ground. Looks like that's the head of the bed, so we'll try to pick this up again. There we go. Let me put that back. Yeah. So, I mean, we might need another 2 lanterns. you know, to get this lit up the full way. Another thing that I love is look at these bugs. It is awesome how they did the flies around. I just thought that was a neat little thing they did with these lanterns. But what we're going to try to do right now is I'm going to pick up one of these flashlights and see if they work underwater. And if they do, we're going to get all of our... Oh, that's... Okay, there's some more. Okay, they do work underwater, so that's definitely a good thing. There we go. And flashlights aren't really a great thing, but they are a lot better than some of the other things. Like, the flashlight turns off once you drop it, but it's still a lot better than having a torch. And if you haven't used a torch, I'll show you exactly why they're not worth using or even wasting materials to try to build one. Luckily I found one so I don't have to waste materials into building one, but there again, I was almost thinking about just throwing it in the water. They're that big of a waste. So you can't light it out anywhere. What you're going to have to actually do is come up to a fire, interact, and then you can use it. Another bad thing is if you switch to anything and switch back, it goes out. Now, the one thing that I didn't know about is if you drop it, does it stay lit? Okay, it does. Now, okay, hold on. Okay. If you hold E when you try to pick it up, it'll just put it back out. The other thing I wanted to see is, can you start? Okay, you can start a fire with it. Alright, that's not so bad. But the biggest thing is it takes fire in order to use it, so if you forget and just go into your inventory, you're out in the middle of somewhere, you need a light, you're out of luck. The other thing is, if you, we'll test this out as well. I have to grab that coconut while I'm here. If you interact with the boat, will it go away? Yes, it does. Oh, weird. Okay, no it doesn't. Alright, well, there you go. Does it have a health on it? Yes, it does. Okay, it has a fuel source. And I would still say it's not really worth making unless you already have everything, unless you already have the loom. It requires one cloth, so I mean, is it really expensive? If you have the extra cloth, no, it's not. But if you're having to build a loom just to make a torch, I would suggest you just finding flashlights or lanterns and carrying those. I think they're a lot better than wasting what resources you do have on a torch. Especially how quickly you can find all this material. But I think right now we're going to go ahead, we're going to drop all this stuff off. We'll even drop that. Okay, everything else we'll keep. I think I'm forgetting something. Flashlight. Alright. Now, I mean, I know the flashlight has its own fuel source or batteries. Uh, Regardless of how you look at it, it's still a fuel source. And the bad thing is even on these you can't replenish it. I know that there's a couple of ships that we haven't searched. Are they just off of our base? Okay, yeah, they're all three of them are right there. I wonder if those are planks on top. Yeah, I think it's going to be better if we wait until daylight, so I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn this fire off. No point in wasting the wood that we gathered. We'll sleep. Get a nice night of sleep in our new bed. And then we'll go ahead and save this. And we already got everything we need, so we're going straight after this ship right here. I take that back, we need water. Alright. Now we have everything we need. Food. You know what? There are some fish down here. The smaller fish around the surface. See if we can actually. Yeah, like these. You can pick these up with just this. He's back. Okay, we did save, so I'm not too worried about it. But okay, so you can't. Let's go ahead and get some breath. There we go. What was that? Okay. Alright, so there's our fish. Okay, nothing there. They're not planks. That sucks. But we do have some buoys. We'll take full advantage of this. There we go. I know that shark is still around, and I'm worried about him getting out. Because I'm not really worried about him. That's the problem. So while we have these, I'm going to go ahead and drop these off on shore. I'm going to save the game again. I know it might be a little bit... Can I? No. That would have just been really cool. Go ahead and save the game again. Drop these off. And we'll keep searching. There's our way in. Alright, nothing there. And nothing here. Alright, well that sucks. Oh, he came out. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. You know what? We got this. Yeah, bring it on. Oh, don't run. Come on, Bruce. See, Bruce has got a problem. He met Dory, gave up eating fish, but he never gave up instead now he eats people. That's something they didn't tell you in Finding Nemo. Come on. I know he's not gone. Okay, I got an idea. We're gonna go ahead and grab our raft. Bruce, he's not gonna scare us. We're gonna do it anyway. Except, I don't want to be that far away. From anything that moves fast or land. Plus, we might be able to coax him back out with the raft. I'd much rather go ahead and have shark for dinner. There he is. I only got one left. Alright, so we're going to need more spears. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see here. This will do. Thinking chopping up 2 will do. It'll give us another 8 spears. I know we hit them twice, at least. second go around. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and make another 8 spears. Well, 8 spears total. And then we'll get back into trying to kill us a shark. And then as soon as we kill this shark, we can go back and start searching these ships. Now the one thing about the sharks is they said they changed their aggro on the sharks, so they won't really mess with you too much. Yeah, that is just really creepy. We're gonna have to wait for this rainstorm to end. They won't really mess with you too much while you're on your boat, unless you start attacking them and see how he hit the boat, and they'll hit the boat and they'll try to flip it over. So that was actually perfect timing. Let's see if he'll do that again. Yeah, see, he's still hitting the boat. And basically, he's just trying to knock over the boat. If he knocks over the boat, he'll get you in the water. He'll bite you, grab you, and pull you to deeper water. I just really wish this rain would stop so I could see inside the water. There he is. Aw, Bruce, don't run. And as you can see, they take a lot to kill them. And we're out of spears again. Cut that whole tree down, did I? Oh well. But I think we will have shark for dinner tonight. And as soon as we get them, I have killed a shark before, so once you kill them, you can actually drag them. So I want to drag the shark back onto land, and we're going to see how many spears it takes to kill a shark. think it's going to take more than 4, but I want to have these ready to build into spears just in case. In case I'm wrong, which has been known to happen from time to time. Alright, here we go. Come on, Bruce, where are you at? It's getting dark. Go. Here he is. The music has started. Okay, he swam away. I don't know if you can see him. I'm having a really hard time of seeing him right now. But we did hit him that time. There he is. And he's down. Alright. Whoa. That is not cool. I don't know what happened, but we were just flying. Oh, for some reason when you drag the shark, you end up flying a little bit. Alright, and there's Bruce. Let's see how many spears we used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 10. Go ahead and take that. Take that. Here and here. Alright, so let's go ahead and like I said, we were eating shark tonight long before this happened. I'm curious to see if there's a large piece of meat, since there is a small and a medium. We're about to find out right now. Now that I know it does take 10 spears to kill a shark, next time we run into a shark, I'll make sure at least I have 15 or so spears. That way I can miss a couple of them and we'll still have a pretty good chance of killing them. Oh, we can skin these? Oh, we do get leather from these. Awesome. So that just really limited how small of a resource leather was. I thought it only came from pigs. so we're looking really good for this.
Gross.
I was kind of hoping you would get leather from sharks, but I didn't really know. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into here. Large meat, 3. I just really wish we weren't wasting this meat, but I have a very bad feeling that we're not going to need all that meat. But what we will do is come back over here. We'll refill up on our water. And just drop that off. As for food, I'm not going to worry about eating. We have a lot of meat cooking right now. But what we are going to do is we're going to go straight to bed. We're just going to let that cook overnight. There it is. And we're also going to save our progress. Now, is it all done? Okay, it is all done. And we're down 3 bars. Oh no, we're almost starving. Okay, we're down. Let's see, 1, 2, 5 bars. So we'll eat that. 1 more. Okay, so I think it gives us 3 bar. Small gives you 1 bar. Medium gives you 2 bars, and the large apparently gives you 3 bars of food. So that's kind of nice. Now the next thing we're going to do is, since we do have this leather, we're going to make our axe into a refined axe. How are we doing on water? We're also going to be making another one of those. Now, I think we'll need another rope. Now I want to look at our axe right now. Okay, crude axe, we're down to 6% durability. Now, here's one thing I do want to show you, because this really does help out. If you go into here, we have 6% on our axe right now. This will help you out whenever you're starting out the game and resources aren't really, well, just like we are right now. Resources just aren't everywhere. We're having to search for them. But if we go into here and just build our refined axe. Oh, okay, we're gonna need another stone tool. I only get 1 rock. Alright, well, we need a... Okay, I don't have it on me. I don't have the pickaxe on me. Nope, I'm gonna need that. I think I only need 1 or 2 of those. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Alright. Do need this and this. Is that the... Okay, yeah, it is. Here's the actual yucca plant. So, let's see, we started it on day 2, we're on day 5 now. The yucca plant has regrown, but so far the tree has not. So, that is something to keep in mind. We're going to keep letting the tree, keep an eye on the tree, so we'll figure out if these trees actually do respawn. Since the yucca plant respawned, I'm pretty sure the tree will, but it just might take a lot longer. Let's see. You have to have another one of these somewhere. Okay, apparently we don't. I don't know how those got over there. I could have just set them down and they flew over there. The collision in these games, not the best. Okay, here's more rocks. So, go ahead and just drop that there. This stone tool. And then from there we can go ahead and build our axe. Now remember, our axe only still had 6% health left on it before it was about to break. So pretty much the next tree that we would have tried to cut down would have broke. Now if you look here, if you build your axe even at 6% or 5%, even 1%, your refined axe still comes out to 100% durability. That is a great thing to kind of know here. But I think this is where we're going to cut this episode off. It is a lot longer than I really meant for it to be. But the next episode that we will be doing is this. We're going after these boats. And right now I've made 2 episodes back to back. I might go ahead and make a third one. I just don't know how long it's going to be before I put them out. So, I mean, I might put out the first 2 today, and I'll probably put out the next 2 tomorrow. I'd like to make at least 2 episodes a day of this right now. That's all I'm doing right now is just these episodes. So, it's not really that difficult to make these and to do 2 episodes a day like this. But since you know where we're at and you know what we're going to be doing, I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.